I'm Tom Zuba. Thanks so much for stopping by and walking down memory lane with me through some of my most favorite family photos. This is Patricia Brennan Zuba. I took this photo on New Year's Eve, 1984. Surely I don't have to explain to you why and how I fell head over heels with this woman the first time I laid eyes on her. 4 months later, in Oak Park, Illinois, one of the happiest days of my life, Trish and I were married. And a few years later, on January 2nd of 1989, our daughter Erin Brennan Zuba was born. Trish had this portrait taken for me as a Father's Day gift. Look at that beautiful girl, who in a couple years became this gorgeous girl. Erin Brennan Zuba. I think she was about 15 or 16 months when I took this picture on our front porch in Oak Park. Fast forward a little, and there's Rory. Rory Brennan Zuba. And believe it or not, Trish is pregnant here. This picture hung in our dining room. I can't tell you how many times over tea Trish would half-jokingly and not so half-jokingly say, "Don't you just love those cheekbones?" I always gave her a kiss and said, "Honey, I do, I do." This is the family of 4. Again, this photo was taken on Mother's Day. It's Rory, it's Trish, me, and Sean. Backyard in Oak Park. Fast forward a couple more years, and the kids and I had moved to Walnut Creek, California. This is in Heather Farms. Rory was in 4th grade. Sean was going into 1st grade. We were a happy family. Fast forward to this spring, and this is Sean. His high school senior portrait and high school graduation. So Erin died suddenly in 1990, and believe it or not, my wife Trish died equally as suddenly on New Year's Eve of 1999. And in 2005, our 13-year-old son Rory was diagnosed with brain cancer and died on February 22nd, 2005. So really, for the last 20 years, I have been on an odyssey, and it has been quite a journey. I have learned so much about grief, and so much about death, and so much about living with the death of the people that we love. Initially, I did what I call doing grief the old way. I repressed, I denied, I pretended. I didn't know what else to do. And what I realized is that created pain on top of pain on top of more pain. So I experimented with life out of desperation. There was a part of me that believed I could find joy, that I could experience joy again. And slowly but surely, I discovered a new way to do grief. It's why I wrote this book. I truly believe, I firmly believe, that everyone can heal, regardless of the extent of the losses that you're living with. So I'm thrilled to invite you, to ask you to support this campaign to finance my new book, Permission to Mourn, A New Way to Do Grief. It's the first in a series, and it will be published on February 22nd, 2014. I picked that day intentionally. It's the 9th anniversary of my son Rory's death. And I'm thrilled to be able to offer this tool to the world. Thank you for visiting. Thank you for your support. I know you're going to love the book. Take good care.